Hey guys, welcome back. Today, all you're gonna need is a piece of paper, a pencil, and an eraser, and an outline pen if you'd like to do an outline. All right, let's get started. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a character from the movie Moana, Pua the pig, and that is her very adorable, cute little sidekick pig. All right, so we're going to start with the head, and the head is going to be in the upper part of the paper. We're going to make a gumdrop shape. It's going to be sort of triangular, but it's going to have round sides. I'll show you what I mean. This is an easy way to start. I'm going to start with an upside down smiley face. Not too big and not super tiny either. Okay. Then below that, I'm going to give it some space. I'm going to make a bigger smiley face that's going the opposite direction. So this one is actually looking like a smile. That looks like a frown. And on the edges, I'm going to curve the line in. And I'm going to use sketch lines, which are really soft, short lines, to match it up all the way to that top. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to use those sketch lines to kind of help me stay in the same shape. All right, so that is what I like to call a gumdrop shape. It's bigger on the bottom, smaller on the top, and it's nice and round. All right, next, he's got some really big ears. So I'm going to start close to the center, not right in the middle, a little off center. And I'm going to make a curved line out, right off the top. I'm going to take the corner of this, make it round, and then I'm going to bring it down and back into the head. So you see how wide that is. It's a nice and wide ear. And I'm going to add a detail. Right at the corner, that top corner, I'm going to make a curved line all the way down the center. So that's going to make it look like his ear. You can kind of see on the inside and the outside. So it's not actually one big look at the front view. It's a side view of the ear. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Same idea. We're not starting in the center. We're starting slightly off center. I'm going to make a curved line to the left. And whenever I'm trying to match the sides, sometimes I'll use my pencil as a little measuring guide, and I'll say, the point of my pencil to there, and then here to the point of my pencil. Oh, that looks a little bit longer. I'm going to erase a little bit. So I kind of measure with my pencil if I feel like my vision is a little, not so steady or easy to rely on. All right, next we're going to round that corner, and we're going to bring it on back down. We're going to make a nice big curve back to the head. And just like we did here, we made a curve. We're going to start here. We're going to curve up and then down. All right. So now that I'm looking at my ears, I see a big difference in size. This one's really big. This one's quite narrow, which means it's a little bit skinnier. I'm going to adjust it. So go ahead, look at your ears. Give them a peek. And sometimes it helps if you hold your paper right in front of you so you can look at it from a different angle. That's another good little artist tip to kind of help you get an idea of, hey, is this looking right? Do I like the way this looks overall? Good little tip for you. All right, I'm liking that ear better. To me, it looks like a better match. All right. Next, we're going to add his hair. He's got a couple strands of hair on top. So I'm going to make what looks like a shark fin. So I curve to the right, stop, and then I curve back down. And I leave some space. So it does look like a shark fin or a wave. I'm going to do the same thing again, except this one's going to be smaller. I'm going to go down, curve it back, and then I'm not going to make it go all the way down. I'm actually going to curve it up and then back down. So I've got one single and then I've got two that are together. And below those two, I'm going to make a half circle. This is actually going to be a colored part of his hair. So I've got hair on top, and I see some lines that are inside. Don't worry about those just yet. We'll clean those up at the end. Next, keeping with the ears, we're going to add a small oval on one and a half circle on top of the other. Next, we're going to start with big circles, and they're not going to be up high, and they're not even going to be in the middle. They're going to be rather low. I'm going to draw a nice round circle, but I'm not going to close it. So really, it just looks like a really nice round backward C. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to kind of make that invisible line with my pencil, and I'm going to make a nice other big round C. And they're going opposite. They're facing each other. Inside of that C, I'm going to make a big round circle on the bottom half, just on the bottom half. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to make a nice big round circle just on the bottom half. And then I'm going to shade that in. I'm going to shade in that new circle that I just drew. That's going to be the inside of his eye. All right. Next, I'm going to add a half circle curve on top for his eyebrow. And over here on this side, he actually has a really big round circle print around his eye. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go around his eye in a sort of circular shape to give him his markings. He has color markings, and that's one of them. And now for his nose. He's got a nice, soft triangle nose, and it goes right up to the eyes. So I'm going to start in the middle of the eyes. I'm going to make a curve right in the middle. And then I'm going to go down diagonal and down diagonal because I want that triangle shape. And then across the bottom, I'm going to make it nice and round. Okay. And his mouth. His mouth is actually attached. Well, it sort of looks like it's attached to his nose, and it just extends a little bit further out. Inside of his nose, he's got two little circle dots. And for his body, well, his body is nice and round. He's a very cute little pig. So I'm going to start at the neck. I'm going to make a round curve to the side. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Round curve to the side. And if you drew the unicorn, this is a very similar pose. There are going to be two diagonal lines inside. One is going to go to the right. The other one is going to go to the left, and they're both going to meet at the middle. Okay, that might be a little tricky at first, but really it's just the letter V that's right in the middle of the body. Okay, next to that first line that we drew, we're going to draw another one with some space apart. And below, I'm going to connect with a half circle. I'm using a lot of half circles in this shape, and that's because he's a very round character, and he's also very cute, and cute characters tend to be quite round and fluffy. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And we're going to put a half circle. And then we're going to put 2 lines above and 1 line in the middle for his cute little hooves. Now on the side of the body, I'm actually looking at the distance between this arm and the body and this arm and the body. And do you see the big difference? I'm going to adjust that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to erase, and I'm going to move this line in using a sketch line so I can have a little bit more control. I'm going to move that line in a little bit more. That looks better to me. Remember, when you are doing art, make things the way you like them. There's really no right or wrong. It's totally up to you. All right, now at the edge of this, I'm going to make a half circle that comes down. So it kind of looks like I'm going to make an oval, but I don't go all the way. I just make a hump, come down about to the same level as the hooves right here, okay? Then I'm going to curve this line and draw it back up. I'm going to also add a hoof onto the back leg, just like so. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to make that half circle. I'm going to come down. I'm going to make this one come down. Circle the bottom. Give this one a hoof. And then make sure that I connect his body across the bottom. All right. And there he is. We've got Pooh the pig. You know, I'm going to show you the difference because I've drawn him before and I'm looking at him now and I'm not so pleased with him because he should look like that. But instead, he looks like this. So this is the part where you can start to change things. His ear shape. I noticed that I kind of made a box shape. And over here, it's just nice and curved. I'm going to change that. Okay. The same thing on the other side. I want that to be more rounded. Okay. And his face is much wider. So I'm actually going to even erase the face a little bit and make it wider at the bottom. All right. Now his legs. Looks like they're further apart. I'm going to squeeze them in. So I'm going to erase one leg at a time. And I'm going to sketch down that body. And I'm going to put it closer so it doesn't look like it's disjointed. I'm going to sketch line down, make that little hump, circle it back, give it a hoof. All right. Well, already I see a big difference. And I'm much more pleased with that one. All right, guys, I hope you had fun. And I hope you take away some tips that, you know, things may not always go right the first time, and that's okay. You can always change it. That's why we always start with a sketch. And that's why we always finish with an outline. So this one I've outlined already with a black pen, and then I erased all of my pencil lines. So you can see that. All right, guys, I hope you had fun. I hope you use these tips, and I hope you keep drawing. Have a great day. Bye, guys.